Welcome to Botanic Garden and Orquídiario Tarapoto. It is perhaps the biggest, the largest orchid garden in Peru. What I can tell you, it's the biggest because of the number of varieties of orchids that we have on this place. And what's more, this very beautiful property is for sales now. The Orquídiario Tarapoto, it is located in the region San Martin, province of San Martin, and district of Tarapoto. You will arrive by the way of the access of the water system of Chilicayo River, exactly about 7 minutes from the city center of Tarapoto. From the moment you arrive into the Orquídiario, you will observe beautiful orchids right from the entrance in almost all the trees that are on the property. If we go back to the census that we had it in 2017, we had more than 70,000 plants of orchids divided in more than 2,100 different species. At the same time, you will also have tropical fruit, tropical flowers, natural resources, and woodlands, medical plants. Among those medical plants, we have ayahuasca and chacruna, the most emblematic medical master plants we have it in the Amazonia of the Peruvian jungle. The Orquídiario also disposes of one area where persons or people who do not wish to walk all over the property can reduce themselves to an area of about 3,000 meters in space, where they will find almost all the species of orchids that we have in Orquídiario at one single place, which will make it easier for them to just browse around the place. The property also has its own system of water, a beautiful sweet water. You don't need to do anything with the water. The water is extraordinarily clean. We captured it under the ground. Very clean water and very sweet. And previously we have used this water for aquaculture purposes, which means we had the fish farm on it. At this present moment we do not do that. And however, we also have a sewage system ready-made for you. If you wish to buy the property in order to build a hotel or lodge, an ecological lodge, the property is ready for that. All the infrastructure you needed is already there. The only thing that we do not have at the present moment is electricity. However, Electrooriente, the electric company provider, will start installing electricity in the nearest month this year. The Orquídiario has an area of about 5 hectares. That's if you measure it meter by meter and take it into account the ups and downs of the ground. The Orquídiario is not a flat ground. It's a ground with a variation. Therefore, if we look at it in that context, it's 5 hectares. However, if we take in use the GPS, then it will only have 3 hectares. What I can also say is the Orquídiario, it has almost 1 hectare of I cannot say it's a virgin forest, but it's a secondary forest. Secondary virgin forest, one can say it. At the same time, what I can say to you is the Orquídiario has all the documentation, the legal documentation, which is being provided by the Ministry of Agriculture of Peru, and that is totally in order, and you don't need to worry about it, and all you need to do is just renew it every 5 years. Orquídiario Tarapoto and Jardín Botánico Tarapoto, one can say it's a pristine place. It can become a thematic park, a theme park, and its location, it's so very near the city that you can be so close to the city. At the same time, you can be so far from the city. You will have that sensation of being far away into the jungle. It's very quiet. Nature is in its fullest there, packed up with all kinds of insects and frogs and animals and all kind of that stuff in there. It's an amazing place. Must I say, we have done a fantastic work there. Apart from buying this property, you will also buy a germoplasma bank. You can start producing the orchids in vitro. You can create your own laboratory there and start producing in vitro and exporting the most emblematic of those orchids. The Cattleyas, for example, Cattleya maxima, or the Anguloa virginalis, the most eccentric of all these orchids. We have it, all of them there. Or gongoras, you know. Natural plants, animals, in a natural state, closer to the city. You will have to look long before you can find it. I can tell you one thing, it's the best investment money can buy, very close to the city of Tarapoto. Take a chance and take a contact with us, see what we can get together, what we can eventually agree into something. Thank you.